of milk, unaware of the potential presence of chalk or detergent. As you savor a delicious meal, thoughts of pesticides on your vegetables and artificial colors in your spices might not even cross your mind. Unfortunately, this is the reality for many in India. Food adulteration, the act of deliberately debasing food quality for financial gain, is a pervasive issue. It's a silent threat, jeopardizing the health and well-being of millions. From the bustling streets of Mumbai to the serene villages of Kerala, the issue knows no boundaries. We, the consumers, are often left vulnerable, unknowingly consuming food that could have detrimental effects on our health. This essay delves into the murky world of food adulteration in India, exploring its implications and urging collective action to combat this grave threat to public health. Food adulteration is a deceptive practice. It involves adding inferior substances to food, reducing its quality and safety. This can range from mixing water in milk to adding harmful chemicals to enhance color or shelf life. The motivation is simple: increased profits at the cost of consumer well-being. Milk, a staple in the Indian diet, frequently falls prey to adulteration. Unscrupulous individuals add water, urea, or even detergent to increase volume and profits. Spices, the heart of Indian cuisine, aren't spared either. Turmeric, a common spice, is often adulterated with lead chromate, a toxic chemical used to enhance its bright yellow color. Fruits and vegetables meant to nourish us are often ripened artificially using harmful chemicals like calcium carbide, posing serious health risks. Even our beloved sweets are not immune, with adulterants like metallic dyes and non-permitted sweeteners finding their way into our desserts. The consequences of consuming adulterated food are far-reaching. In the short term, it can lead to food poisoning, with symptoms ranging from nausea and vomiting to severe diarrhea and dehydration. Children and the elderly are particularly vulnerable to these immediate effects. However, the long-term implications are even more alarming. Continuous exposure to adulterants can lead to chronic diseases. Lead chromate in turmeric can cause learning disabilities and organ damage, particularly in children. Artificial ripening agents in fruits can lead to various cancers and hormonal imbalances. The use of formalin, a carcinogenic preservative, is rampant in fish and meat, posing a serious threat to consumers. The health burden of food adulteration is immense and can no longer be ignored. Section 4. Detecting the invisible enemy. While laboratory testing remains the most reliable method to detect food adulteration, simple home tests can provide some indication of potential problems. For instance, to check for adulteration in milk, add a few drops of iodine solution to a small quantity of milk. If the color changes to blue, it indicates the presence of starch, a common adulterant. For turmeric powder, mix a teaspoon of turmeric in water. If the color bleeds immediately, it suggests the presence of artificial colorants. Similarly, wash fruits and vegetables thoroughly under running water to remove surface contaminants. Peeling fruits and vegetables can also help reduce exposure to harmful chemicals used during cultivation. Section 5. The fight against food adulteration. Recognizing the severity of the issue, the Indian government has implemented various measures to combat food adulteration. The Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, or FSSAI, is the apex body responsible for ensuring food safety and standards across the country. The FSSAI conducts regular inspections and raids on food businesses to check for compliance with safety regulations. Stringent penalties, including imprisonment and hefty fines, are imposed on those found guilty of adulteration. However, the sheer scale of the problem requires a multi-pronged approach involving government agencies, consumer organizations, and most importantly, informed citizens. Section 6. Knowledge is power, protecting ourselves. Consumer awareness is paramount in the fight against food adulteration. Educating ourselves about common adulterants, their health risks, and simple detection methods is crucial. We must become vigilant consumers, questioning the source of our food and demanding transparency in the food supply chain. Choosing reputable brands and certified organic products, though often more expensive, can provide some assurance of quality and safety. Supporting local farmers markets and connecting directly with food producers can also help minimize the risk of adulteration. Section 7. A call for collective action. Food adulteration is not merely a food safety issue. It's a societal problem that demands our immediate attention. We cannot afford to remain passive while our health is compromised for profit. It's time for a collective awakening. As responsible citizens, we must stay informed, raise awareness, and hold those accountable who compromise our food safety. Let's work together to create a future where every plate is a guarantee of health and well-being, not a gamble with our lives.